Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Vaal. We are at the classic track, 17th of November, 24 pentometer, 6 meter false rail at the 600 meter mark. Interesting news this week. Well, we had Comedy Dung has been syndicated for stud, and fabulous because he's a really, really good horse, and he goes to his home of his birth, which is Claverflay. John Freeman's done the syndication, and I'm not sure this horse won't make it as a stallion because he is a beautiful looking horse, one of the best looking horses you'll ever see, and he's a really good racehorse as we've seen. So all the best to them with their syndication, and hopefully it all works out. So let's get into the Vaal Classic, and first race was off at 12:05, 1450 maiden plate. And the bright horse has got to be number 12, World's Best. Greenness beat it last time, which we thought might be the problem. But really nice run from World's Best again last time. And I think this is a perfect race for World's Best. But there are a number of horses that have got chances here. The interesting horse is Kambulu, the Sean Terry runner. Doing well, might need further. What does that tell us? Well, tells us it's doing well and it might need further, but that doesn't give us any indication of ability or whether it would be fancied, but it is drawn one. Desert Fox definitely got a chance. The blinkers have been put on this one, the Bortus inmate, and Promontory might improve, that's number one. Quixote backed in the betting today and head of the speed rating and 2 good runs, also comes into the race with some sort of chance. Race 2, there's an open handicap for 3-year-olds, 1450. Now, when you look at these handicaps for 3-year-olds, you've got to look at the best weighted horses, and probably Rule by Force is the best weighted. He's got the same profile, very similar to Sa Bomba, who's a hot favorite, but he gets 3 kilos from him. They're both one-time winners with a place to their name, and Keegan DeMello jumps on Sa Bomba again. Rule by Force gets Cabello Matsiami, so he's maybe in favour with Jay Soma. Could go well. The horse that's the worst handicapped is number 2, Acorn. He's got to give weight to both of these horses, and that shows you the discriminatory rules as far as handicapping is concerned, and why the Jockey Club probably put out that press release last week, which was about not taking anything too seriously. Well, we don't take it too seriously because when we have a look at a field like this, you get Acorn off an 91, Sa Bomba off an 88, and Rule by Force off an 82. They're all 3-year-olds. Which one would you be with? I'll be with the one that's the best weighted. Race 3, merit rated handicap 70, 2,400 meters. I like Special Charm. I think this is the right horse. It won very easily last time, gets a little penalty. Rachel Venica gets aboard it again. She rode it last time. Got to be very close to the winner here. Danger 9, Ponderosa Pine is a very interesting runner. Mike de Kock does this on occasion. He puts his maidens into handicap races off their handicap mark, and Ponderosa Pine's only got a 70. So with 52 kilos, and she should stay extremely well by Silvano, she could be anything. Mirren's got to give her 8 kilos, a 5-year-old. Well, Mirren's a hard knocker. She's won 4 races. She's got earned her merit rating, and she still, I think, is pretty well merit rated. Last year, Liverpool legend, the St. John Gray coupling, both got chances as well. And the course and distance winner, Cape Bouquet. Race 4, merit-rated handicap. They got 2,000 meters. I'm going with number 3, San Quintin. Third run after arrest. Very good last run. Lots to like about San Quintin's chances. Big danger will be Parker Jetrix. This horse has got some very good form. Go back to his last run behind Player. On that form, should be able to reverse. Player got 3 points for winning that, and Player's second run after arrest. So that's how I'm going to play it. Race 5, divided handicap, 1600 meters, and with the scratching of Reunion Imperial Master, Leopold looks like the right horse if he's over his problems. This horse, jockeys report changing legs. There's always got to be something there, but the point is, with a little bit of the work from the vets, you can't get past this, and I think that Leopold's going to be hard to beat here. Wafif is a favourite. He's got to give him 5 kilos, and that might be beyond Wafif, but he's a very, very smart horse. The horse that I think is the find of the race is Cotinos. The Roy Magna mate needed its first run back and gets Muzieni and will improve. Race 6, merit-rated handicap, 1600 meters, and this is a tough race. Very difficult to find a winner here. Tabuya was going to start at the top. 1600 looks sharp for him. Electric Gold got very good form. Sean Terry's runner. Calvin Habib gets the leg up for the first time. Interesting that Rachel won on it last time and she hasn't got the ride on it. Brendan James got very good form. Should go well. So, let's see what Rachel's riding. She's riding number 10, Eye of the Prophet. And if he doesn't win, anything can win. It's his third run after a rest. She's ridden it the last twice, and she sticks with it. So that shows you Eye of the Prophet might be the big find of the race, but has been backed into 5-2. Duke of Rain, very disappointing last time. Perfect course and distance, but the blinkers didn't help him. I thought they might help him, and that's why I fancied him. But he did take a walk in the bit. So that was always a clue. Southern Blaze got a chance as well of finishing in the first 4. Race 7, divided fillies and mares. They go 1,000 meters. Well, at first glance, Pico's the right horse. Got very good form. Feature last time, excellent run. But on collateral form of that feature, Rosara gets a very big chance of overturning it. And if Rosara gets a big chance of overturning it, the horse that I think is best in is Big Eyed Girl, number 3. I'm going with her as the right horse. The outsider of the pack is Showtime. Put her into your play with Red Rockets Glare. They'll both go into the quartets for me. Race 8, divided handicap, fillies and mares. They go 1,000 meters. Rosefoot Trippy, very good form and should go well. But the right horse is 2, Silver Winter. Stephen Moffat's runner with Calvin Habib, very nice each way chance at 11-2 or 6-1. Clean Living was terribly disappointing last time. I really liked her. Ran no type of race at all. She's got to be an improver. And Little Miss Moneybags won very easily. She's been backed as well, and she's going to be a hard nut to crack. Windsor Nike gets Rachel and will come into the play as well, especially if the pace is fast, which I expect it to be. She runs on really well. Race 9. This is a 1450 classified stakes. Well, here is an anomaly like you've never seen, and that's why classified stakes are rubbish, because what you do is you're actually not doing a handicap. You're concertinaing all the horses, so you can get more horses in the field, but you have a horse like Iron Tail. Won his last start, went up in the merit rating, and he got no penalty in this race because he was at the lower end of the band in which he was weighted. So the penalty that the NHA handicappers gave him did not actually increase his weight at all. And he's drawn 1, and I think he's going to be extremely hard to beat. Admiralty Arch has got a chance, and expect him to be the main danger with number 3, Burmese Tiara, who's from the same stable. I'm not sure how he fits into the picture. After Hours and Twice as Wild both got chances in a race like this, but I'm going with Irontail strongly to be able to follow up again. So, interesting day's racing from me, James Goodman, the whole Interbet team. I'll be back with you tomorrow because we have night racing at Turf and Team.